Stole my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Overshine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
Okay, ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long.
Come on. Hit. Gravity Lions. Gravity Lions.
Back to throw. That one's complete right side. And no back this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep. This is caught inside the 15. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play. And 5, it's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. To the air with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Penix working from the gun. That's incomplete on second down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Trying for it with Penix. Lays out left side and gets it. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
He has room past the 25. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it. 19, 18. Ready.
They give to Irving to start this drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
County Lions. Ready.
Once again, Irving. He takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again. But from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Hold it ready.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Let's go.
Running for it, here's Irving. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You only needed an inch yardage, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
First down from the 41.
Track, come on, set. Stretch the eagle.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The give here on 2nd. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. 4th down, here's Penix. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Well, from more than a couple of 1st downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack.
70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw this one. Catch made by Bucky Irving. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. cut by the open man. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Number 86. A big gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 17-7. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Here's Penix to throw. He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta, 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On 1st down, here's Penix. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the well again. And they stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Penix makes the catch. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons face a 4-point deficit. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 14.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
At the 46-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Get it.
Right back to Irving now. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Let's go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, it's Penix. Oh, that would have been a big hitter. Just couldn't get possession inbounds.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down, Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too. They're going play fake with Penix. Man, it's Drake London. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets him around 6 there. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Gets this one to London. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
From the red zone on 1st. Gets it to him on the screen. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Airing it out to start this drive. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Shot. Liking it. Switch the Eagles. Switch the Eagles.
He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They'll run here on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on foot.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Irving on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. They picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Check. Ready.
They'll toss it here to Irving. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. He took about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Go. Let's go.
Here's the give to Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Check. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. Finds him on a slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Come on. Set. 18.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. They'll set up here for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Falcons 21.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Running this one left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Penix working from the gun. Into traffic, complete! And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense is going in every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. 18, go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a first down.
19 Charger, 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw here. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Viking 18.
He's going to throw again on second down. Throwing the out route complete. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out the catch. That is a job well done.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Here's second and goal from the 6.
Ready.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On the ready.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 21.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hand off to the back. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here. Second and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. It's a toss to Hunter. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
It's Hunter on second down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'll take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Play fake. Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On second and 10, it's Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready, ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Counter play, it's Henderson. Breaks the tackle, he's still going. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First
down, play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. Has it down close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten to a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Again, this is Hunter. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Finds his fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And try right side. It's Hunter. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Giving this to Hunter. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hunter on the inside give. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
And he stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
You know, you call that toss play. It's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Dump off caught by his back. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Lean back motions right. 3rd and 1. It's Penix. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more.
The Falcons will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Now look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
1st down from the 42.
Reload! Next. Ready.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. So exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
19, Charger, 19.
On first down, here's Hunter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. To the air with Penix. Caught quickly on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Third down, it's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
12 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on, come on.
To the air on third and long. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line.
19,
Goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Going deep here for the end zone. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could